Hearty welcome to all to the Temple of Learning. Good afternoon, dear students. I'm Sujata from STC Degree College, handling personality development. Currently, I'm in the process of Unit 1, Part 3, Creativity. Isn't it? Are you ready? Okay, fine. In my previous video, I discussed about characteristics of creative persons and their stages of creative thinking, the types as well as the techniques and the steps to enhance creativity. Fine. Now, related to the previous discussion, I would like to add on one more creativity techniques which is very interesting as well as important to you all. Now you must be wondering, what is that technique? The technique is nothing but six thinking hats. I am ready to transform knowledge about six thinking hats. Are you curious? Well, let's go on to the next slide to see what it is. We all think, everyone think, even the kids think, animals too think. Now what is thinking? Thinking is the ultimate cognitive activity, consciously using our brain to make the sense of the world around us and decide how to respond to it. Unconsciously, our brain are also still thinking, and this is the part of cognitive process. So consciously also our brain keeps thinking, unconsciously also our brain keeps thinking. Now as a students, we are going to study about thinking hats, which teaches the techniques for effective meeting or problem solving abilities to switch one's own view, their visions and attitudes. It acts as a tool for individuals and as well as the group of people to develop thinking and also helps them to support healthy learning organization. Now these six hacks which we are going to learn for today's class help us to communicate more effectively, promotes creative solving problems, it supports us how to deal with new situations, how to deal with limited informations and to take away emotions and baggages. Baggages are called as grudges which we carry in our mind. We can even call it as ego, envy, revenge, etc. It helps to avoid arguments and have fun, like easygoing, don't care attitude, and it allows brain to do one thing at a time, that is less confusing and more focuses. Now let me start with this small introduction. Well, you can see that six color hats which is there in the slide, that is red, black, yellow, green and blue. This six color hat has six type of thinking. Each hat identifies a type of thinking, a different types of thinking. In fact, we can say that hats are the directions of thinking. It helps individual as well as the group to use parallel thinking. You can put on each hat and take off as and when required. The six thinking hat method was invented by Dr. Edward de Bono, the father of lateral thinking. He is a brain training pioneer. He is the author of Six Thinking Hat and creative thinking expert. He has dedicated his life to help people from around the world to improve their thinking abilities and also to create the skills among them. His methodology have been proven to help people of all thinking levels to make a smarter decisions, to help to be faster and to learn about works and ideas. Before studying the six thinking hat in detail, let's firstly know what is parallel thinking. According to Edward de Bono, he says that laying down ideas alongside each other is the parallel thinking. That is, people accept any ideas put forward without criticizing its value to the problem at hand. They just lay out ideas in parallel. You can just watch the picture of an elephant. Different people have sees that elephant in a different angle and they think the elephant's part in a different way. So that is what they say, that parallel thinking is defined as a thinking process. It is one of the thinking process where focus is split in a specific direction. So each people think in a specific direction. One item is given but different thinking. When done in a group, it is effectively avoids the consequences of the adversarial approaches. So we can see that one problem is given to them and different solution and different thinking is happening in the elephant situation. If you see the picture, that you can see different people having different thinking, and they say that it is instead of tail they say it is a rope, and the body is like a wall. It is, the elephant looks like a tree, and the trunk looks like a snake, and it is a spear, so on. So this is called as a parallel thinking. In this slide, I'll be discussing about what does six colors and six color hat indicates and how it is correlated to the thinking. Okay, then let's see that six colors first. Now, color white, it always stands for neutral and objective. So it shows the peaceness. Red for emotional, anger. So for instance, we can say she turned into red. That means she is angry. Then black is a serious and somber. Somber means dark or dull. Or we can say that this color is toned. And the next is the yellow, which shows that sunny and positive. Green shows growth and fertility. Example, we can say for a green is plant. Blue, cool like sea and sky above. When we choose the color of dress, also it indicates our mood of thinking. Now let's see what the six hats thinking indicates. White, objective, facts and figures. Red indicates emotions and feelings. Black, cautious and carefulness. Black also says indicates that black having the feeling of deep seriousness and sadness. That is, black also indicates seriousness and sadness. Yellow hat gives us positive and hope and speculative. Speculative means engaging in an expressive way. And the next one is green, creative and ideas and lateral thinking. Lateral thinking means solving the problems by an indirect or creative approach, or we can say that the process of considering a problem in a different and original way rather than following the traditional way. The last one is the blue. Blue, control and organizational of thinking. So these are the colors and the hats. Now color is the characteristics of visual perceptions. Okay. Then the researcher says that colors can satisfy the intuitions and also can motivate the people. Now I will be discussing in brief about the six color hat with illustration in the next slide. Are you guys ready? Now let's put on the white thinking hat first. Assume that you are taking the white hat and placing it on your head. When you place it on your head, then what happens? How your thinking change? The white hat helps us to think analytical. It emphasizes on facts and feasibility, the figures and facts, datas, and it also helps us to collect the informations. Now how to remember the white hat? The color white itself is often associated with purity, isn't it? Similarly, white hat thinking focuses on data, facts and information which is needed and relevant to current focuses. Remember, white hat focuses on facts and figures, collections of data and informations. Example, the dates of employment for each position on this applicant's resumes shows that she has never held a job for more than 18 months. Note, we don't jump to conclusion, we just note the fact. Here, what is the fact? The availability of the information and also the facts and figures. Now, what is the facts here? She has never held a job. That is the fact. Then the figure is for 18 months. And what the data and the information which we have collected is the applicant's resumes shows. What does the applicant's resume shows that? It shows that particular girl has never held a job for more than 18 months. That is the fact and figures which we have collected the information related to the employment. So is it clear? Now remove your white hat and place a red thinking hat on your head. Are you ready? Well, now, when you wear red hat, it helps us in thinking emotions, feelings and intuitions. Intuitions means ability to understand instinctively, that is strong feeling that is true without any proof or evidence. Example, we can say a girl felt something is fuzzy and wrong. That is, she's got an intuition without any evidence. She feels that something is going to be wrong. And also the justification. So once again I repeat, the red hat focuses on emotion, feelings, intuitions and justification. Now how to remember the red hat? Red is the color of rage and emotions. Red hat allows emotions and subjectivity to dominate. Now I'll give an example. Example, my red hat feeling is that I resent the email that was sent out. Note, there is no explanation or reason given in this statement. It is blank. They say that the red hat feeling is that I resent the email that was sent out. Here the emotional place. The hat shows that everyone should keep their opinion during discussions about plan. That is, here the opinion is he has resent the email that was sent out. That is focusing on the emotion. Here the emotion, when the email was sent, they resent because of some feelings. So they had some intuitions that something is wrong. That's why they send the email back. So that is the example of red thinking hat. Now let's put on the black thinking hat. The black hat means caution, critical, skeptical, and focus on risk and identifying problems. The black hat is the caution and protects us from the harm. So remember that black hat is the cautions, black thinking hat protects us from harm. For example, if we describe our products in detail on the website, it may be an open invitation for others to copy our design, isn't it? When somebody is giving an advertisement in the website, that means others also copy that same advertisement whichever they give on the website. Like it is an invitation for others to copy it. So the caution is this hat shows that we have to be cautious and identify the problems that could arise. So the black hat says that we should be cautious and identify the problem that could arise. So it protects us from the harm. Now it's the term for yellow thinking hat. Ready? Well, yellow hat thinking focuses on values, benefits, optimistics and feasibilities. It helps us to think in a positive side of everything. Now how to remember this yellow hat? You can remember by knowing the sunny ones, that is the sun rising and the happiness and the positive outlook on things that always expecting the best one to come. That is, yellow hat helps us to focus on values, benefits and look reason for optimism and feasibilities, and it also helps in positive thinking and positive side of everything. For example, could we implement this idea in such a way that it improves customer satisfaction? They are asking that could we implement the idea means the benefits, the what we can say, the values in such a way that it improves the customer satisfaction. They say that we have to benefit the customer, we have to give them some values for the customer. Now how can we do that? Could we implement an idea? That is what the meaning is. This hat shows that we have to look upon the benefits and values acquired by the performance of the task. The task is given, so based on the task you have to give some values and benefits to the customers. So this is known as yellow thinking hat. Guys, are you ready to wear the green hat now? Yes. Green hat thinking focuses on creativity and innovations. That is new ideas which helps in brainstorming and helps in thinking out of box. Now how to remember the green thinking hat color? That is the color of the nature. I repeat, green thinking hat helps us in focusing on creativity and innovations. For example, our plan has backfired completely. Put on your green hat. We have to soon find its alternative. So what they are saying, the hat shows that we have to plan for alternative as there is a problem, so any plan can fail any time during the process, so we have to be ready, we have to think out of the box. If A goes, B comes, so be ready, wear the green thinking hat and think or focus on creativity and innovations. Here comes the blue thinking hat. Now remove all your green hat and wear the blue hat. Are you ready? Okay, fine. When you wear this, it focuses on the structured thinking, high level overview of situations. The big picture comes to your mind. It is also known as observer's hat. Now how to remember this blue hat? By the color of the sky. Now once again I repeat, blue hat thinking focuses on managing the thinking process and starting what has been accomplished. It also helps to think in a big picture. Now for example, we agreed to hold this meeting to target the customers, most likely to keep buying our products during the economic downturn. So they say that they started to held a meeting in order to target the customer, to keep make the customers buying their products during the economic crisis too. So this thinking shows that they have to look into the process and control everything before in hand itself. That is, they can see everything from the distance and get it in the big picture view that there will be an economic crisis, so they have to get ready in meeting their target and also make the customer to buy their products. So this is known as blue thinking hat. Dear students, I have already discussed about the 6 thinking hats. Now we have come to the end. Let us see the conclusion. Let us recap it. So what according to the Edward D. Bono says, the summary of Edward D. Bono's 6 thinking hat is: the white hat focuses on data. Let me take this. The white hat focuses on the facts, the data and the figures, and the green hat focuses on the creativity, growth and ideas, and the yellow focuses on logical and positiveness. This is logical and positiveness. And the red hat focuses on emotions, hunches, feelings, that is the gut feelings and instincts. And the black focuses on the critical thinking and analytical way of thinking, and the blue focuses on the agenda, decisions, global and overviews. Now the six hat summaries I would like to give you in a very simple way. That is, the blue is the control and organizing of thinking, and white is the objective facts and figures, red emotions and feelings, yellow hope, positive and speculatives, green creative ideas and lateral thinking, and black the cautious and careful. Hope it is very clear to you all. Hope you enjoyed by wearing all the six hats. Well, in a nutshell, I would like to conclude you all the six thinking hats. That is, the colored hat which we have here is the white, red, yellow, black, green and blue. Once again I repeat, we have six colored hat: white, red, yellow, black, green and blue. Now think of white as a white paper, and the detailed description here is the white hat is about data and information. So remember, the white hat focuses on the data and informations. It is used to record information that is currently available and to identify further information that may be needed. So the data and the information is needed for the current available as well as for the information that is needed for the future. The second one is the red colored thinking hat. Remember of fire and warmth. The red hat is associated with feeling, institutions and emotions. The red hat allows people to put forward feelings without justifications or prejudice. So red hat always focuses on the feelings, institutions and emotions. The third one is the yellow one. Remember the yellow one, or think of sunshine. The yellow hat is for a positive view of things. It looks for the benefits in a situation. The hat encourages a positive view, and even when the people who are always critical. So the yellow hat helps us in focusing the positive side of the things. The fourth one is the black one. The black hat. Remember a stern judge. The black hat relates to the caution. Remember cautions and used for critical judgments, critical thinking, critical judgments, and something it is easy to overuse the black hat. So it is for the cautions and for precautions. And the next one is the green. Green, you can think about the vegetations or the rich growth of the vegetables. The green hat focuses on creative thinking and generating new ideas. This is your creative thinking cap. Okay, next one is the blue one. The blue one, you can remember or you can think of the sky and overview. The blue hat is about the process control. It is used for thinking about thinking. The blue hat asks for summaries, conclusions and decisions. So the white hat is for the data and information. The red hat is for the feeling, intuitions and emotions, and the yellow hat is for the positive view of thinking, and the black is related to the cautions and precautions and the critical judgment, and the green is for the creative thinking and for creating new ideas and innovating new ideas, thinking out of box, and the blue, it is the last but not the least. The blue hat is about the process control, the summaries, the conclusions or decision making. So I hope it is very clear to you all. Now let's see the benefits of six thinking hats. Now what are the benefits of six thinking hats for an individual or a group of people? It provides a common language. So it is common to everyone. It gives a common language, that is the six hat, six thinking. Then experience and intelligence of each person. It gives an experience to be intelligence and to think diverse of thoughts, that is the diversity of thoughts. Then use more of our brains. Whenever we use different types of hats and different color hats, it helps us to think differently. Then it helps people work against the type and preferences. So work against the preferences. According to the preferences, according to the situation, it helps the people to think. It removes the ego and reduces confrontations. That is, it saves times and focus on one thing at a time. It creates, evaluates and implements the actions plan. Now once again I repeat, the benefits of six thinking hats is it provides common languages, it helps in enhancing the experience and intelligence of each persons, then use of our brains, it helps people to work against their type and preferences, removal of egos, reduce confrontations and saves times and focus on one thing at a time, then create, evaluate and implement actions plan. Here what they say is all the hat we can't wear it, all the hat we cannot wear it at once and think. So we have to take step by step each one hat for one time thinking. So these are the benefits of six thinking hats. The guiding principles of six thinking hats are: use the hat to focus the thinking. So whenever you use the hat, you have to focus on thinking one at a time, one hat at a time. Don't have to use all the hats. So don't use all the hats at a time. Use one hat at one time. Can use some hats more than once. So sometimes we can use one or two hats. Like we can use green with blue, blue with yellow, yellow with red and black. So likewise, no debate or arguments, it's brainstorming. So this hats includes no debates or arguments, it's only of brainstorming. Begin with blue, always begin first with blue, blue hat and end with blue hat. Then keep red in brief. Keep time brisk. Whenever you use the hat, keep the time brisk, that is 3 to 4 minutes per hat. Prevent rambling. So don't make in a hurry, don't ramble everything at a time. Now if you need to stimulate idea, consider a random word. So if you want to stimulate, you want to create more and more ideas, then consider in a random words. So go accordingly and find out. So go according to these guidelines, so that this will help you to think or create innovative thoughts. Okay students, we have come to the end of six thinking hats. Now it's time for assignment. This is assignment 6. I have given you the case studies, that is the example of case study. So here the question is there as well as the answer for that case study is also there. Your work is to read all the points, note down, and you can also implement your own ideas as given in this case studies. This is the continuation of the previous case studies. So there are some more colorful hats of thinking here, that is yellow, black, blue. So you can also implement your own ideas as well as go through all this case studies, read everything and how they have implemented their thinking style when they are using the different types of hats. So based on that, even you should think something different and write this case studies. So we will discuss in the classroom. Now take care. Bye. Dear students, today I have discussed about six thinking hat of Dr. Edward D. Bono, how it helps the individuals as well as the group to enhance the thinking ability. In my next video, I will be discussing about creativity and innovations, their differences and the barriers. This is Sujata signing off from today's class. Take care, stay free. Thank you.